Hello, wrestling fans. Hey, you know what happened at NXT last night for December the 17th, 2024? The opening match was one half of the tag team champions Exion took on Umafima. I was hoping this match would not be first to be the tag team title match, but nope, Exion has pulled double duty, of course, and he's fighting the big guy first. Well, bell rang. Umafima got him in the corner, 5 slaps in a row, chops, just lit up Exion. Exion started using his speed, like drop kick the leg, run around, kicks to the leg, bounce off the ropes, drop kicked him in the face, had to run in her, snap her corona. Kept using his speed, hit moves, left, right, and center. Top rope kick strike, super kick. Umafima finally had enough. Just clotheslined him as Exion came off the rope, flipped him over 180. Exion fought back, went for golden ratio. Umafima picked him up and just powerbombed his ass for the 1-2-3. The winner, Umafima. Next up, we had Metaphors. Last Legend and Jackson took on the team of Soruka and Zarya. Bell rang. Soruka and Zarya was debating who would start the match. Jackson ran over, drop kicked Soruka right in the face, picked her up, butterfly suplexed her. Well, Soruka may have paid for that. Running X Factor, snap mirror off the ropes, takedown, jump up splash. Last Legend got in. Soruka hit a running clothesline, knocked her down. Slingshot splashed her off the ropes. Then Metaphor got a hold of Soruka and delivered a series of double team moves, like a master lock submission, body shots, and then a leg trip into an elbow drop across the back. And then they isolated her, worked on her in their corner. Then Last Legend did that gently, I'm just going to lay you down body slam, which has no effect whatsoever. Almost won the match there. Zarya finally got the tag in. Big boot at Jackson right in the face. Picked up Last Legend and just tossed right to the outside. Speared Jackson. Snap suplex Last Legend. Her and Last Legend got into the test of strength. Running shoulder tackles, trying to knock the other one down. Trying to suplex the other one. They kept exchanging that, blocking it. Finally, Zarya had enough. Suplex Last Legend. Last Legend won the match when she picked up Zarya and struggled to throw her over the top rope. Like, she went to throw over. Zarya landed on the rope, so Last Legend had to kind of push her over to finish doing the move. Then she just turned around and slammed down Soruka and pinned her for the 1-2-3. Next up, Jada Parker took on No-Core Catch Crew member Sinclair with Out of the Mud, Bones, Tavon Heights, ringside. Within seconds, Jada Parker did that running, jump up, ass to the face in the corner, and she just slid right off. Never connected whatsoever. Falcon Arrow out of the corner. Sinclair fought back, applied the Master Lock submission. Jada Parker got free of that, suplexed her down, then jumped on her back and just posed. Sinclair had a series of kick strikes, running clotheslines, butterfly suplex, and then all of a sudden, the 4 guys out of the ring just randomly started brawling up to the backstage area. Allowed Jada Parker to hit that running ass to the face, but like always, she runs, never even touches the lady. Gets the 1-2-3, so the smell knocks her out for 3 seconds again. Slow paced match, nothing very exciting there. Tag team title match time. Nathan Frazier and Exion. Oh, he was all taped up, bandaged up to defend the titles against Gallus' Wolfgang, Mike Coffey with Joe Coffey ringside. So at least the Rockstar was nice to give him a half-hour rest period to Exion, besides having back-to-back matches. Poor guy. Like, they always do a thing where they run to the ring, they jump over the ropes, and do a pose. Exion couldn't even run. And then the match starts, and he's looking around like, why the heck am I starting the match, right? And Nate Frazier like, my bad. Tagged in, that was funny. Nate Frazier took him right to Mike Coffey. Had the speed going. Hit a Hurricanrana. Rolled him up for a 1 count. Then him and Exion delivered a series of moves where they sent each member of Gallus out of the ring on the opposite sides of the ring. Then they started doing like a running dives through the middle of the ring, knocking through the ropes. Knocking down the member of Gallus. Like, Nate Frazier do the dive, knock down Wolfgang. Exion run across the outside of the ring, do a dive for the ropes, knocking down Mike Coffey. Then they switched it up, hit the other people. Well, they did that 3 times in a row. They went to do it for a 4th time, and Mike Coffey caught Nathan Frazier and delivered a back body drop on the outside. That had to hurt. And Axiom, when he dove through the ropes, he just got blasted with a spear by Wolfgang. And then Gallus double teamed Nathan Frazier. They delivered one of them held him down when the other guy dropped a knee to the face and delivered a kick to the back to a power slam. Nathan Frazier fought back, delivered a frog splash on Mike Coffey. Wolfgang broke that up. Then he delivered a top rope swanton bomb on Nathan Frazier. Axiom broke that up. Axiom exited, hit Golden Ratio on Nathan Frazier. Then he's like, oh crap, because they always do that, have a mixed communication. They almost lose the belt, but nope. Nathan Frazier was able to kick out before the count of 3 there. The next y'all delivered a Canadian Destroyer on Mike Coffey. Nathan Frazier delivered her Corona driver on Wolfgang. Then they hit the double team top rope Spanish Fly, top rope Phoenix Splash of Wolfgang for the 1-2-3. Joe Coffey, not once in the match, tried to help his team out. I found out that was kind of weird. But I was very happy Nate Frazier Axiom kept the titles. Your main event for the NXT World Championship, Trick Williams took on 84. Balrang, 84 pair, jump up knee to the face, knock it down Trick. Headlocks, keeping him grounded. Trick started fighting back and all fired up. Had a running knee to the face. Irish whip into a bookend. A series of clotheslines. Big boot to the face. Then 84 fought back. Hit a big boot to the face. Leg sweep, takedown, jump up elbow drop. A run and jump up elbow drop. Then Trick went, I don't know what he was doing. He set up for a running bulldog out of the corner. And then he stopped and just stood there. And then bulldogged 84. So like, why was there a 2-minute delay there, right? Then during the match, there was a referee bump. And this is where it got confusing. It made no sense. Once the referee got bumped down, a second referee was already outside the ring. Runs in. Trick Williams hit that running knee to the face. Falls on top of 84. Covers him, but he's laying across his back. Gets the 1-2-3. But the referees both did a free count. 84's foot was under the bottom rope. But instead of saying that was like a rope break, no, they're trying to give 84 the NXT title. I'm like, he wasn't even pinning Trick Williams. He was laid out on his back, knocked out. Trick Williams fell on top of him to get the cover. So I can understand it if like Trick Williams was pinning him and 84 kind of had like a pinning combo as well, but he wasn't. He was laid out. So that main event, it started off fast. It was over within like 6 minutes. And the ending just doesn't make sense. Like, I can understand they'll give it to 84 for a rematch because his foot was under the bottom rope for like a rope break, but no, you weren't getting a pin cover on Trick Williams, buddy. You were laid out cold. So you have for the matches. Definitely check out Axiom versus Umafima. The tag team title match with Nate Frazier and Axiom against Gallus was awesome. Metaphor put on a good match with Zyra and Saruka. The other 2 matches not really exciting happened. They were slow or fast. Charlie Dempsey, Lexis King had a training session backstage where Lexis King was able to do the workout with Charlie Dempsey. He gets a Heritage Cup title shot. Charlie Dempsey did it. He had a stack of playing cards, and he, like, for instance, the first card he drew was the 5 clubs, which he had to do 5 push-ups. Then there was a 10 that was drawn, so they had to do 10 Hindu squats. Like, they did different types of workouts based on the number, like the amount of the card that was drawn, but they only shown 4 cards drawn, and they kind of like fast forward the rest of the training workout video. Afterwards, Charlie Dempsey was impressed with Lexis King with the workout video, keeping up with him and that, so he does get a Heritage Cup title match. They did announce it for next week, so I don't know if that's going to be a part of New Year's resolution or not. In the second week of January in the new year, or it will be next week, but they didn't advertised it. Carmen was backstage talking to Lennox about Asante Adonis apparently having a thing with Nakia Lyons on the side. Apparently he's been sleeping with Carmen and sleeping with Nakia Lyons. So Lennox gave her a hug, saying I think it'll be okay. Then Asante Adonis walked in, trying to apologize to Carmen, saw the hug. Got jealous, thinking Lennox was moving in on his second goal. So he stormed off, saying, I'm going to go text Nikki Alliance, hook up with her for the night. So then Lennox like, no, man, you got it wrong. And Carmen's like, oh, no. So there's going to be a tag match coming up. That's a given. The Rock's daughter decided next week is Christmas Eve edition of NXT. So there's going to be a 4-way Christmas Chaos tag match. She has chosen Hank Tank, Out of the Mud, Norco Catch Crew members Bones and Tavon Heights, and Top Stacks, Luca of the Mafia family. She said it's going to be called Christmas Chaos. 4-way tag. The winners become the number 1 contenders for the tag team titles. Shot against Nick Fraser and Exion. Gingy, Chelsea Blackheart, and Tina Pexi had a segment backstage where they talk about how they're going to join up and destroy Toxic Attraction 2.0. And Gingy said, I was a part of the first Toxic Attraction. She said this new version of it. She don't like it. Then it showed Toxic Attraction 2.0 somewhere else in the arena. Listen to what those 3 women had to say. Then they said that they're going to destroy them, get rid of them before they form a group against them. Then Alba Fire and Other Dawn showed up in the locker room. And they were kind of lost for words because the fans weren't excited to see them. And you could see on the facial expressions we were hoping for some kind of reaction for the fans out there. So they kind of stood there for a few seconds and then started talking, saying that if they got traded to NXT or if they stay on Raw or get traded back to SmackDown, they're going to dominate the women's division. Well, I don't think you're coming to NXT because the fans they're worried to not care for you being there last night. Oh yeah, this was cool. Tyson and Tarek was backstage arguing about 2 weeks in a row now. They have lost a match. And Tyson wants to show respect, shake the hands of their opponent after the match, while Tarek doesn't want to do that. Wesley was in the locker room. Wesley said, well, honestly, I agree with Tarek. And Tyson, what he means, you lose. Why would you show respect to the man that beat you? To me, that's disrespectful. So he said, maybe the 3 of us, could work on this. So he's trying to form, looks like a group with Tyson and Tarek. Tyson said, I don't want no part of you. I walked away, and he said, come on, man. Tarek said, actually, I want to stay and listen to what Wesley has to say. So it looks like they might be breaking that team up, or Tyson might turn heel and join these 2 guys afterwards. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope. So next week, the only match announced is Stephanie Verga versus Corey Jade and the Fatal 4-Way Tag Match, number 1 contendership on the line. That's it for next week for NXT's Christmas Eve special. They probably got more matches booked, but that's the only 2 they mentioned. I saw today, after NXT went off the air, Shawn Michaels came out, The Rock's daughter came out with the whole controversy with Trick Williams 84 on who's champion, which doesn't make sense because, like I said, Trick Williams easily won that. 84 got in the face of The Rock's daughter. Shawn Michaels shoved him down, and 84 stormed off. So, the turn 84 heel, that's a given. But is HBK going to come out of retirement and fight the guy one-on-one? Because that's 2 weeks now in a row. He's put his hands on the guy and shoved him. So, something's going to happen there. Or maybe they'll just trade him to Raw or SmackDown and get rid of him. I just can't get behind 84. It reminds me of Tatanka. But it's like Tatanka with Too Cool mixed. He's got to get rid of the whole DJ dancing fame. Those dancing jump up elbow drops, no. That doesn't fit your persona at all. Right? They have folks, they say, body too sweet by.